How realistic is it, though, that George could go to Cleveland?
Yeah, I'm not really sure how realistic it is. I mean, I think it makes sense that Indiana, it's been reported they've made calls. I think that is sensible. Would he be a better fit than Kevin Love in terms of matching up with Golden State? Probably, but I still think it raises even more questions just because if the role George has played, it gives you a third ball dominant player, next to LeBron and Kyrie. We also don't know if David Griffin is going to be back in Cleveland. That hasn't been settled yet, so it's pretty early to call. I don't know how realistic it is because I don't know if you're Cleveland and maybe you're a little bit nervous about if this doesn't work out, LeBron's going to walk. I don't know if you want to have two stars who could walk in one summer and then just leave you gutted.
Jeremy, LeBron's been very vocal about his support and his friendship with Paul George. When you look at a possible super tandem, how would James and George compare to what they have out in Golden State with Durant and Curry?
Yeah, I mean, I do think it'll help them match up with Golden State. Cleveland with LeBron, as he is healthy, should be able to win the East every year. With LeBron and Kyrie, regardless of who is around them, they have enough to do that. But I do think when you look at lineup versatility, particularly on defense, having George as another guy who could maybe guard KD in the finals and take some pressure off LeBron. It's crazy that we're talking in those types of terms before this has even happened in terms of how they match up with Golden State. But I mean, that is kind of the question everyone sort of has to deal with now, just knowing that the Warriors are probably going to be there for the next, 2 or 3 seasons at least.
Okay, but there might be a wild card in all of this, and that is we don't exactly know what Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka may be thinking when Paul George is basically saying, I want to come to you, I will come to you when I hit free agency. But Jeremy, is there a possibility that they would want to make a move for George this season?
Yeah, would it be smart? I don't know. You might as well be patient. But it's LA and there's pressure, to be good. They are in a position where, they don't have their draft pick next year. Boston has it now. So it's not like, this season they really need to tank. So, I mean, if they wanted to, package, say, like the number 2 pick to Indiana, maybe with another piece, and maybe, incentivize the Pacers, like, look, you can have this pick, you're going to get something back for it, but you need to take on one of these bad contracts we have. They have Luol Deng and Timofey Mozgov, both bad deals that are on the books. Maybe that's something they consider if they can shed that money and do it now. But otherwise, I think that they are incentivized to just wait it out if he is coming.